Yes, my people. I hope everyone is doing fantastically well. Today, we are back again with another transfer daily update video for you all. We've got Isak news and Leoni centre back news as well for you. Also, we're going to have a little bit of a discussion towards the end of the video. So let's get into the news then. So this is what Alex Crook has had to say regarding Alexander Isak. Newcastle won 150 million. Sources are telling me that Liverpool won't pay that. And actually, the internal bid of 110 million that went in wasn't too far away from what Liverpool think Newcastle accept. I completely agree. I think Newcastle want to sell Alexander Isak. I think what Eddie Howe has mentioned many times in his press conferences, he wants players to come to Newcastle. He wants players that actually want to play for Newcastle. And Alexander Isak has made it perfectly clear on many occasions he doesn't want to be there. Like, respectfully, he does not want to be there. So, in my opinion, I still stand by the fact Alexander Isak will be a Liverpool player. Just mainly due to the factors of burnt bridges, Eddie Howe situation. His agent and him are pushing for the move. The fact that Liverpool have sold many attackers to probably afford to bring him in, it just simply doesn't make no sense if Liverpool was to do it. Because to be honest with you, if we don't bring him in, it's a bit of a shambles now. Because our whole window has kind of basically been about him. And yeah, it's not great if we don't bring him in, to be honest. But we do have some other updates for you. Passport is also coming out and saying that Newcastle are waiting to resolve the future of Alexander Isak before deciding whether to move for Chelsea Jackson. I think this is false. I think they're already working on a deal with Jackson, to be honest with you. Again, the Isak deal is completely dead, in my opinion. Obviously, we know Fabrizio Romano said this as well yesterday, that Liverpool maintain their confidence in trying to make a deal happen for Alexander Isak. For sure, there will be a story to follow in a couple of days. We know IndyCar News also tweeted that Liverpool are expecting to bid for him. But is the Isak situation starting to become a bit of a worry now? You know, a lot of people saying, yeah, I'm kind of relaxed and calm and collected about the situation, but it's the 12th of August. You know, how many days till the 1st of September? 20 days, guys. Now, in football transfer terms, that's not long because it goes quick. It goes quick. Is it starting to become a concern? Yes and no. For me, I think we need to see some more big news this week about Liverpool actually putting in a proper concrete bid. I think Liverpool will do that anyway. But me, ideally, are Newcastle potentially going to hold out till the Newcastle game? Surely not, because that should just be irrelevant. If I'm being truly honest, that should just be simply irrelevant. But we're going to see. Are Liverpool going to bid again? It looks like they are. But it's going to be interesting to see as to when that will happen. Now, some big centre-back news. Fabrizio Romano for DAZN Football. Liverpool are really considering internally signing Giovanni Leoni. I've butchered that name, Anna. He says, my prediction, Liverpool will sign him. He thinks Liverpool are going to sign him. That's music to my ears. Not gonna lie, have I watched him? No, because I'm not gonna be one of these fans that says they've watched every single footballer in the whole world. But bring him in. If the football club wants him, bring him in. Simple as that. Simple as that. Bring him in. Also, potentially try and bring in a Mark Gay as well. If we could potentially land these two centre backs, that'll be huge. Do I see it happening? Probably not. I do think it's could be one or the other simply, but who knows? So Fabrizio Romano predicts him to sign for Liverpool Football Club. Ben Jacobs has also put out a piece. Liverpool expected to sign a centre back between now and the end of the window. Feeling since May, it would have always been a late window action. Well, yeah, because the centre backs that we like probably are going to be deals that have to be done towards the late window. Richard Hughes has been shortlisting 18 to 22 profiles in keeping with his club's historic targets, including Cowell. Nearly Euro former wasn't obtainable, so Liverpool never bid, and the latter chose Manchester United last summer. Promised 18-year-old Giovanni strong target under consideration. If Liverpool pivot to Mark Gay instead, it's a slight exception. The other age profiles looked at and will be because of the Palace defender is market opportunity too good to turn down. Well, if it's under 40 million, get it done. 40 million price tag will need to drop further. Coupled with Gay here prepared to join in a World Cup year, knowing there is competition for minutes. Palace want to sell Gay now because he won't sign a new contract, but the England defender is prepared to see out his contract if the right opportunity doesn't emerge. He is not aggregating for a move away. I still think Gay happens, in my opinion. I still think it happens. Potentially, I think you could see a world where Liverpool potentially sign 2, and I think you can make a case for 2. You genuinely could, because we don't know what's happened with Canata and Virgil van Dijk with injuries this season. You simply don't know. And then you kind of left down to who? Who are you left down to? Gay and another centre back? You can make a strong case that Liverpool genuinely do need 2 centre backs. Genuinely. But I wanted to bring this up, this tweet. Have Liverpool let 2 players go this summer? Trent Alexander-Arnold, Kelleher, Kwanzaa, Nunez, Donald and Diaz. Let's just break this down. Trent wanted to go on a free. I think we've bought a good advocate replacing Jeremy Frimpong. Queefing Keller wanted to go, and plus he is a backup. He is a backup goalkeeper, chat. We got decent free fee for him, and we brought our future goalkeeper in Manavadashvili. Darwin Nunez, the fan base. Sorry, Jarrell Kwanzaa. Again, I think you can make a case for it right now because we haven't brought a centre back in. But if we're bringing a good, decent young centre back in, then I won't worry too much about that. Darwin Núñez, the whole fan base hated and complained about as of right now. And I just don't see a world where Liverpool sell him and not have a plan in place. Tyler Morton never played with the first team. Now, let's be real here. Barring some of the cups. The one I would hear is Luis Diaz about letting our players leave this summer. Because I actually feel like at Wembley, against Palace, we actually missed someone like a very direct attacking who's going to try and beat their man winger in types of Luis Diaz, in my opinion. So I think Luis Diaz for me is the only name where you could sit there and really say, yeah, I can't lie. We kind of missed him. So that's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens there. But that is your daily Liverpool update. Also, we have one slight more potential outcome just before we quickly end off the video for you, chat. Is Fabrizio Romano. Tsimikas is expected to leave Liverpool as he's been left out of the squad against Palace for a reason. Prepared to go and try a new chapter. Already got approached by Nottingham Forest earlier this winter. Also, Fabrizio Romano tweeted this 2 days ago, but he's retweeted it. So it's definitely looking like Tsimikas is going to be leaving the football club, which I think potentially Liverpool do bring in maybe 2 centre-backs, because I felt the ideal plan was to play a centre-back of Tsimikas or Robertson there, because they showed somewhat of capabilities. They can do that, even though I'm not really a fan of it. But Tsimikas, he's been a decent, okay servant for Liverpool. We brought him in for 11 mil from Olympiacos. Sell him back to Forest for probably a similar fee. Maniakos, the Forest owner, I doubt it'll be a hard deal to be completed. But potentially another outgoing, guys. We need to slightly see these incomings coming quick and fast, in my opinion. But enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the weather. Take care. Smash that like and make sure you subscribe and take care. Peace.